I'm just getting settled in, so I'm just doing some little drawings to give me some idea of my next.
What type of printing? It looks like a...
These sort of monoprint type things. I tend to keep all my paints and the wet stuff on this side, and then the dry stuff on this side. And I've only just started. But yeah, and I've got all my kind of bits and pieces in here, old works, and I know that's some paper, but.
Well, this is great.
Yeah, it's a really nice space because it looks bigger than they look bigger inside than their space is in a way. It's kind of interesting. It's like a TARDIS almost.
Yeah.
Do you know what a TARDIS is?
I don't.
Yeah, so it's kind of a bit like a TARDIS. You can get a lot inside.
Yeah, when you first think about the measurements, and it seems kind of like a small room, like it's smaller than the office in the house.
Right.
This is just a utilitarian room, and it's perfect.
Well, that's really the idea. Make it just work for exactly what you need it.
Right.
You don't have any extra space that is wasted or not used.
I think what's great about it is it provides space for you to be in, if you're creative, to be in your world, whether you're working in a wet way, like with paint or whatever, or writing or whatever you choose to do. I can do my own thing and get lost in my own world.
Yeah, and then you're a few steps away from the house.
I planned the barbecue, and then we decided to get married at the last minute, and I had the barbecue and turned it into a kind of like a wedding announcement, and there was a lot of people here, about 65 people, and they were all goo-goo over this place. Yeah, but also, the design with the light, and people were amazed.
And we had hula dancers on this.
As a hula performance, because they're both hula dancers.
On here, yeah. On this
one was on the deck, one was down below,
yeah.
And they were dancing in unison. A whole set of tables out here. And if you stand out here and look back, with this door as a kind of a proscenium arch, it becomes a stage.
We need to add the hula dance stage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just
definitely.
the stage aspect, I think, is an important thing to mention to people.
Yeah.
Because the floor is so nice.
The floor is nice, yeah. Everybody's so amazed at the quality. They actually measure all this and make sure that the doors open just far enough and hit these little stops, and then they put these things in so the doors won't move and they don't get hit by the wind. They don't hit the lamps. Those guys are just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the word shed and you think, corrugated aluminum and a padlock, right?
Right.
Because when I moved in here, where the hot tub is over there was a shed for tools that's the exact same size as the hot tub, and it was just the ugliest thing you ever saw. Now, 8 years later, I have the Taj.
Well, that's our goal is to replace all those ugly sheds. The reality is that you use them for a rake or a bunch of stuff maybe you don't want, and they become kind of eyesores.
Yeah.
Why not have something?
This is the opposite of that, though. This upgrades the whole property.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's added to the space here, because this bit of space wasn't used for anything.
No, it wasn't. Putting the shed in here did not diminish the rest of the backyard.
In fact, it kind of connects up the deck and here, connects the whole garden.
Yeah.
A place that one grew things and created things.
Right. Well, and sheds are quite big in England too.
Yeah.
People love their sheds.
Yeah. Are you going to have an English arm?
I might need to talk to you.